Hello, welcome to the Wiltshire Caravans video handover for the Bailey Pegasus Palermo. This one's actually going out today. I'll take you around the outside and then we'll go inside. I'll start at the back like I always do. I know some people, regular watchers, are saying, what do you always do that for? Well, just because I do. Right, okay, so you've got the rear window there, grab handles, and there's your light clusters, so that's your brakes, indicators, reverse lights, running lights, etc. Area for the number plate, corner steadies down here, and here, not unusually for Baileys but maybe for some others, we've got the toilet cassette and the pink flush area. So that area, this is where the pink solution goes in, diluted to whatever it says on the particular solution that you get. I just use an old 2-litre pop bottle, put the pink in there, dilute with water, and then pour straight in here. Okay, so that's the pink. What you will need to do is empty it when winterizing. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But the locker itself, okay, so here's the standard depth for toilet cassette. Just literally lifts out, comes out. Okay, so when you want to empty, you know you need to empty because this light comes on in the toilet. Take that cap off, forward, and then press that to release any air pressure. Okay, you'll want to rinse out the cassette after use, after each time. Slide that back, open this flap, and you'll there's usually a hose around to swill it all out. Then repeat the original process after closing this. Just show you in there, there's a little float in there, and that's what's used to show you when it's full, and that's when the light will come on. Okay, and put that back. Always remember to keep the immovable bits or removable bits away from the hole. You do not want them falling in. Okay, blue solution on here. There are some measures for how much blue or green, if you're using the organic solution, to put in, and dilute per instructions from the bottle of whatever you're using. And that just goes back in. Quick note, you can carry this away. This handle comes up, it's telescopic on wheels, so you can take it away, just walk it through to your to the disposal point. All right, I was saying about winterizing. When you want to empty the pink, there's a little tube there. Remove that bung and let gravity do its work to remove. Use a bowl or whatever just to empty that out. All right, go around to the side. There's an external locker that goes under the lower bunk. Yeah, 2 waste outlets for sink and well, the 2 sinks and the shower. That goes into a waste master, or if you're on a fully serviced pitch and you've got a long enough pipe, direct down there. This particular model has been fitted with the auto engage all-wheel drive power touch evolution motor mover. Separate video for that. Then you've got vents for your fridge and your freezer, and then you've got the gas locker. So let's just open that up for you. I'm normally a bit more prepared and have these unlocked already. But, not today, I'm afraid. So here's the gas locker. Take the gas bottles, 2 6-kilo gas bottles, set up the propane. Also in here you've got the Chris number. That's the registration number of the vehicle, like a VIN number. And you've got your Chris number up there as well, and the maximum plated weight on here says 1800. I'll relock this up after you're done. Okay, there, the exhaust port for the Truma heating. It's the blown air heating in it by Truma. If you're using gas, if you're off grid and using gas, that's the exhaust port there. And this is where your water pump goes in. Water pump itself, okay, it's the whale water pump. This is the bit that submerges into your aqua roll. The pump itself clicks into there. You just bring that down, and that's now held firmly in place. little cut out there, so you can put that there when you're refilling up your aqua roll. Continuing around, windows into the lounge. Here we are at the front. 3 windows, including the large front window for the Bailey. Very, very nice windows. Grab handles. It's running on the Alco chassis. This is an internal locker there. Going around to the door, stable door. As I said, there's the motor mover, alloy wheels. The torque setting is 130 Newton meters. And just quick look for you there, just to show there's some detail. So the actual maximum plated weight on this particular van is 1760. Tyre pressure is 35 psi. And the wheel bolt torque, as it says there, 130 Newton meters. Okay, further along the caravan. This is the area where the isolator is for the motor mover. As I said, there's a separate video for that. An external 230 volt socket, which you can use in the awning if you have one. Your electric hookup is here. And all in all, that's the outside of this Palermo. What I'll do, we'll go on inside and I'll show you how to use things inside. I'll have a quick look around before showing you more specific detail. Okay, so it's the lounge area. This turns into, I can either have 2 singles or a large double bed. Kitchen area. Full-size fridge, microwave. There's the 2 bunks. There's the side dinette space. Lots of drawer space, cupboard space for your. This is a point for your TV. Going into the bathroom, rear bathroom on this model. Horrible picture in that. Oh no, it's alright. It's just a mirror. Got a large wardrobe. There's a freestanding table. Lots of space there. There's the toilet, as I was talking about. This is where the light shines. And nice size shower. Right, but what we'll do, what you do about nothing, we'll show you how to use the caravan. Okay, so as you come into the caravan, on your right hand side, this is where the control panel is. Your master switch is this one. Comes on there, that lights up. Just shows at the moment there's 13.7 volts available. Well, that doesn't surprise me a great deal, as we are plugged into the electric mains. When you have your aqua roll plugged in, or everything in ready to go, to run the water pump, just hit run on the water pump. That's the water pump there. Internal lights, sort of the main internal lights there, and this is your awning light. Okay. As I said, this runs on the Truma heating system, and over by the sink, this is where the system controls are. It's a rotary dial and push button. This is to go back, but if you just want to, I'll show you. Just press a button, and it will give you your options. The first one is a motorhome flashing. That's the temperature you want inside the van. So click on that again. It's currently switched off, but you can turn it on. I'm not going to turn it on particularly because it's going to be, it's already warm in here. I'll leave it at 5. But then to set it, press. Okay, very, very simple system to use. Normally this icon here, the flame icon, when the caravan is warming up, that icon will flash until you get to the desired temperature. Okay. So it will go back to reset to the beginning, but just press the button again. Turn it once, turn one click, and we're on the water temperature. So the temperatures are off, eco, hot, or boost. Can turn it off because we've got no water in here. Eco to give you enough water for washing up and having a wash. If you do turn it on to hot when you're going, if many people, well, not many, but if you're going to go and have a shower, be very, very careful. The hot water is very hot. Do make sure you're mixing correctly with the cold water on the taps. Okay, so that's the temperature. Right, here's the option. We have an option. Oh, hang on, I've gone too far. So back, This is the power options, what fuel you want to use. I've got it on electricity at the moment. So you have the options of gas, mix 1, which is gas and electric, mix 2, gas and lots of electric, electric 1, now that will heat things up, but quite slowly. Electric 2 gives you plenty of power, as much as you need, okay, to heat up the system rather quickly. If you have got everything going, depending on how much power you've got available on the pole, you might find that if you've only got 10 amps and you put the heating in, the hot water on and boost, then you put the kettle on, you might hit the breaker on the pole, okay, just be aware of that. The next one, it's just the fan level, so you've got eco or high, depending on how much you want to use it. It is louder on high, but if you don't have any heating on at all, if I show you, so turn the heating off and then turn it over to fan, you've got off or vent. Basically that's just the fan will go take everything around at the whatever temperature the air is at the moment. So you've got next one, you've got timer, so you can set timers, set the clock. Well, I've already done that, so that's setting the clock. And then you've got various settings in the toolbox, whatever you want to call it, in the settings when you offset. So if you can offset the temperature outside compared to inside, set the temperature bright, so you can turn down this. It's like a dimmer switch on the display. 12-hour or 24-hour clock, whatever language. I'm not going to change that. And set the index and reset. Now we've got the book for this, so you know, don't panic if you're looking at it, oh my god, what am I going to do? The manual's there, and we are always here at Wiltshire Caravans. Just give us a call on 01373 752 100 if you get stuck on anything. We're always happy to help. Okay, take me through, right, the caravan itself. I've mentioned about the water, so all caravans have a water drain down now, so particularly for winterizing, you'll want to empty your hot water tank. You don't want any water in it at all. Underneath the right hand sofa there is you can see that yellow tap. Now that yellow tap in the horizontal position is allowing water to come through into the caravan. When you want to empty the water system completely, lift that vertical, open your taps, and all the water will drain straight out onto the floor. Other than that, there's not a lot else you need to see in here at this point. Okay. All right. You've got a table in here, little not standalone. This isn't. It's a handle on there, but that's the I call it the wine table. Drawer space, a cupboard space as well underneath. Lots of cupboard space within here. Here's your aerial. So when you get on site, undo this. This shaft lifts up, and just turn the antenna into the direction you want it to go. My suggestion is have a look, see where everyone else is pointing on site, and then retune your TV, and that should get everything in. There's your booster system for the TV aerial, and your radio. Here is the radio, radio CD on this one. I'm going to teach you how to use the stereo. So 2 speakers. Like I said, these are the large windows. All of the windows have got fly screens and blackout blinds. So, including this one, monster of a window that is. Light switches here, got separate lights. Ooh, that's for the top light, side lights. Got a nice little bit of space, extra space for the for a worktop. Kitchen area itself, obviously you've got a couple of 230-volt sockets there, and the light switch for the kitchen area, for your toaster, coffee maker, kettle, whatever you want to use. Round sink with a mixer tap. Cupboard under here. Do remember to unclick that bit before you open the cupboard. Little drawer space and cupboard space in there. And again, cupboard space under here. Here we do have some gas isolators for the fridge, the cooker, and the hot water and heating system. If you're using gas, if you want to turn them off there. If you've got propane, you can just turn them off at the bottle. I do that, I turn it off the bottle, and then I will just ignite one of the burners as just to make sure all the gas is clear. Right, cooker, the Thetford Caprice Mark III. Okay, so you've got one electric hob and 3 gas burners. The electric hob, word of warning, even if the lid is down, that might well work. Under the cooker itself, there is a plug isolator that will just down there. If you are worried about someone may knock into it or whatever, you can just unplug that. So spark, that works for the 3 gas burners, the grill, and the oven. Just a little cubby hole space in there. Ooh, that's the bar area. Like the look of that. Dometic fridge, large fridge, can work on electric, gas, or on the car battery. With the car battery, as long as you've got the 13-pin plug or 2 7s, as long as the fridge is already cold, you can maintain the temperature whilst you're traveling. It will not cool it down from the very beginning, so to speak, you know, so it will always be at room temperature to start with, or whatever the temperature is inside the fridge. It will maintain temperature, not cool it down. Whilst we talk, so if you wanted to use gas, turn it on to gas. There's your spark. Obviously we haven't got any gas connected, so we're not doing that. Temperature itself, very easy dial. The fridge, quite a nice size. Nice size freezer compartment, lots of ice for your Bacardi and Cokes or your gin and tonics. Microwave, nice and easy to use. It's a microwave. It's got the eco mode, so it turns itself off, but press the eco and it will turn itself on and it's ready to go. There is an isolator in the cupboard next to it. There is a cupboard above it, but I can't reach into it. Okay, so other side, area for your TV. So you've got a 12-volt socket and an aerial and an antenna point and a 230-volt socket there as well. A couple of more cupboards above. Drawer space below. Bottom one though, not the drawer space, it's got the breaker box in it and your fuse box. So all the breaker switches and fuses are in there. Okay, bunks, 2 of. This will also turn into a bed area, the side dinette. Very nice, just haven't shown you these so far. These little individual lights, all got individual switches. The light for the bathroom, you do have a pull string there. No idea. Oh yeah, just seeing what this one was. Light switch for the side lighting over the dinette is up in the ceiling. So it just seemed like a good idea somewhere. Okay, so in the bathroom area, toilet, standard Thetford, as I said, like I said, flush. This is where the light comes on to say that the cassette needs emptying. When you've done this does swivel round. Whenever you've done what you need to do, open that opens the flap on the cassette to let everything out, but do remember to close it. If you don't close it, you will not be able to remove the cassette. As I said before, showed you before, nice large cupboard with a freestanding table in there, mixer tap on the sink, cabinet underneath that, and your shower. Nice size shower. The shower door, particularly when travelling, make sure that catches down, but this just literally closes up flat, so it does fold if you wanted to, but when travelling, make sure that clip is down. I think pretty much that's where we are. just show you the skylights to open up, push forward, bring that down, and then just drag across. Okay, there are different areas, but do make sure when you're traveling that they are closed. Absolutely imperative. But that's the Bailey Pegasus Palermo. Thank you for your time. Like I said, any questions, do give me a call. 01373 752 100. And enjoy the caravan. Happy holidays. Thank you.